Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a piece from AVI-8. Most of you guys are pretty familiar with this brand if you're subscribed to the channel and regularly watch my videos. If not, definitely hit that subscribe button right now if you haven't subscribed yet. So today we're taking a look at the XV741. It's a 741 piece limited edition pilot watch release from AVI-8. It's a pretty cool looking watch. It's not too expensive. It comes in a nice box as well, which I'll throw up on the screen right now. So you can get a look at it. It comes with an extra kind of parachute style strap, which is Velcro. Not really my style. I'd rather keep it on this nice kind of fabric and genuine leather band. But that's just me. It also comes with a limited edition metal warranty card or information card and a polishing cloth. And they're nice kind of cool box, kind of like an army style box, like a drop in Call of Duty, if you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, let's see what's on my wrist today, and we'll dig a little deeper into this new release. So on my wrist today is the Vostok Amphibia. This is a Russian diving watch, which has been around for a very long time. And I've owned this one for a very long time. As you can see, it does have some scratches on the crystal and some scratches on the case as well. Definitely a very cool watch though. Some other watches I was wearing today. I switch watches a lot, but I was wearing my G-Shock Casio, the GA2100, which I reviewed. You can check out that video as well. That was the last watch I did review. I'm getting a lot of use out of that watch. And I also was wearing my Omega Planet Ocean in the morning, so I kind of change watches throughout the day. I'm not sure if that's a thing that most of you guys do, but I definitely change watches like 3 or 4 times a day, and it's getting kind of crazy. Anyway, great watch. It's lasted 5 years or so by now, and it's still running and keeping time. So, you know, for 80 bucks, I can't really complain about this one with that nice dial as well. Very vintage aesthetic, and it keeps its water resistance. I've taken this one swimming numerous times. Yeah, just a great everyday, cheap, affordable watch. So here in hand today we have the AVI-8 4074 XV741. I'll drop a link down to their website in the description below so you can check them out after this video. You can always save 20% with the code WA20. That's on any AVI-8 timepiece on their website. Or I believe it's Watch Addict. It's Watch Addict or WA20. I believe both those will work. Anyway, getting into some basic specifications here. I want to get you in a little closer on the dial because they did a lot of cool stuff on this dial here. But just get a quick glance at that. See all those different parts and cool little open heart down there at the 7 o'clock position. You can see it's already beating away. Let's get into some basic specifications first. So it's 44 millimeters in diameter. It's 50 millimeters lug to lug. It's 13.5 millimeters in terms of case thickness. That's bottom to top, including the case back. It has a pair of 22 millimeter lugs. Now, the dimensions suggest it's kind of a bigger watch, but it really doesn't wear that big, in my honest opinion. It wears more like a 42, I'd say. I don't know why. I guess it's mostly dial here. As you can see, the lugs aren't too long, and they kind of come inward here. So that's probably a good reason why. Anyway, this watch does have a hardened mineral crystal, I believe. No sapphire crystal on this model. It has a solid 316L stainless steel case with a polished gunmetal finish, as you can see here, which is pretty neat, as you can see there. We have the AVI-8 logo on the pull and push crown. We get about 50 meters of water resistance, which is pretty typical on most AVI-8 timepieces. Nice lugs here, polished over here, then more brushed on the top portion, as well as the stationary, well, the bezel here, I should say. But yeah, other than that, it's running a automatic movement, of course. It's an aviation style watch, those nice, broad, large skeletonized hands. We have a 24-hour sub-dial on the right, and then this thing does circle around, as you can see. That's your second sub-dial. So over here would be at 0, then you can time it. There is no hacking on this Miyota 8 series movement though, but it does have hand wind in this 24-hour sub-dial. But getting a little closer, you can see, I'm getting really close here, you can see that there's a lot of, you know, characteristics that are pretty cool. That slight greenish color on the XV741 limited edition. You have the red arrow down there, you have the open heart over here, the 24-hour sub-dial, then you have this kind of backwards C shape over here pointing towards the 24-hour, which is pretty cool. And then you have your applied, or layered, I should say, indices over here, which are lumed in a nice bluish color, as well as the hands. I believe they're using BGW9, which is something pretty new for AVI-8. I haven't seen that before. And the chapter ring is a turbine style, which I'll show you on the case back right now. Matches that exactly. So they did a custom rotor job on this watch, as you can see here. If I could spin it, you see it's kind of like a turbine of an airplane. I think that's pretty cool. This is part of the Hawker Harrier series. As you can see, limited edition 000000. So this is a very special model. But anyway, I think it's pretty cool that they did this black kind of turbine thing on the movement. You know, the movement's not a great looking movement. It's a pretty simple Japanese automatic movement. It has 21,600 beats per hour, which is 3 Hertz. It has hand wind. It does not have hacking. It has 21 joules as well. And they're relatively accurate. They last a long time. No really issues with maintenance, or you don't really have to service these very often either. So you get hand winding in the first position on this crown here. And you can pull it out one position and we can change the time. I think these hands are just really, really cool. As you can see, the 24-hour sub-dial there does rotate along with the hands. But yeah, definitely very legible. You have that 0 over here as well, which is loomed. And the strap. So the strap, you're getting that kind of, I've seen this strap before on an AVI-8 timepiece. It's genuine leather on the back side. Then we get this fabric on the top portion. A lot of holes, very strong holes, so no issue with that. You get 2 keepers here, one stationary, a matching gunmetal buckle with the AVI-8 logo. And yeah, just pretty simple there. But let me get you a lume shot. The lume is actually really good on this model, and it glows blue in some parts. So let's take a look at that. As you can see, the lume is pretty good on this model, and I was quite impressed with the lume. They are using BGW9, as you can see, as it does glow blue, which is something I haven't seen before on an AVI-8 timepiece. And BGW9 is actually Swiss lume, I'm pretty sure. And it's pretty good, and it lasts a long time. If you had a 6.5-inch wrist, this is how the watch would look on your wrist. As I stated earlier, the dimensions are 50 lug to lug and 44. That's what I got from my calipers, but as you can see, it really doesn't wear that big on the wrist, and my 6.5-inch wrist can definitely pull it off. The strap is definitely broken in a little bit out of the box already, at least the genuine leather portion. As you can see right here, I'm not having an issue wearing it. I haven't really worn this that much. So yeah, there's really no issue with the breaking in part of the strap. It's pretty comfortable, and it feels pretty good on the skin, I must say. So yeah, pretty cool strap. I think the colors match the dial there pretty good, and the whole aesthetic of the watch. So how do you actually get one of these watches? Well, we'll drop a link down in the description below, so you can check them out after this video. This watch is releasing in a couple days from when this video drops, and you'll be able to purchase one. And don't forget to use the code, because, you know, why wouldn't you want to save 20%? If I was you, I'd definitely want to save 20%. It just kind of makes sense there. Anyway, yeah, no real quality control issues. There really never is a quality control issue on any AVI-8 timepiece I've ever reviewed on this channel. Yeah, I guess, you know, they're not like dive watches where, you know, a little misalignment, people go crazy, or small tiny things like that. They're very straightforward pilot-styled watches, and I think that's one of the reasons why there's not many quality control issues with AVI-8. Not saying that there is with their other brands, but, you know, you're more likely to have a problem with a dive watch than a pilot watch, in my opinion. But yeah, definitely a pretty cool release, interesting dial. Always something interesting from AVI-8 with that cool case back as well. I think that's really neat. So let me know what you guys think, as usual, down in the comment section below. And definitely throw the video a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. You own an AVI-8 watch, and what do you think? And definitely subscribe to the channel. A lot more interesting content coming up real soon. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for tuning in once again, and bye.